So I moved to Houston.
My whole life in my backseat in my trunk, y'all. Bigger and better, remember that. It's always bigger and better. It's always an upgrade, a new chapter, more blessings, more opportunities. Remember that.
A lot of people asked me before I moved, why Houston? Who's there? What's there? Do you have a man? Do you have family down there? And the answer to those questions, well, the last two, is no. I am 15 hours away from home, 15 hours away from anybody I know. Why did I do this? Girl, what made you all of a sudden uproot your life? Because uproot my life I did. I sold all of my things, quite literally restarted from scratch. I don't know. Like that, I think that's the whole point. I really don't know. I mean, part of me has always wanted to be in the mix. You know, I wanted to live in a big city. I want to be where the people are. I want to be where the party's at. Houston, Atlanta, Vegas. Like you heard Drake say it. So that runs my mind sometimes. But to be honest, I don't even see my life going in that direction. I'm actively striving for something different. So I can't even say that. I truly think it boils down to the fact that for some reason, younger Jalen just always wanted to move to Texas, and I'm the type of person, there is nothing in this world I don't want to conquer. If my heart is set on it, I don't want to ever feel like I did not achieve all that I could. God forbid, if I died and I did not move to Houston, it would have been a regret. While I do want to have fun, I am not pushing my life in the partying direction. My definition of fun is being refined. I really think this all just boils down to me wanting to prove that I can do something I've always dreamt about. That's literally it. And I'm not mad at it. I, as of right now, am only gonna be here for 6 months. For me, 2026 is the year of traveling anyway. I plan to visit as many places as I can. I went to New Orleans last November, and that truly inspired me to do more. I felt like I'm not doing enough. Like, girl, you could be anywhere doing anything, and you're not. You are simply sitting at home, letting life pass you by. I'm 22. I should be getting to the things that are in my heart's desires. Please understand that this was not on a whim. I've been thinking about it for a while, and there's never a perfect time to do anything. You just kind of do it, and I've done it, and I'm here. Lease has signed. Now what? I do, however, want to talk about some of my regrets, because although I've only been here for a week, I am kind of regretting the way I did certain things. Let's talk about some of my regrets. Now, keep in mind, I've only been here for a week, okay? I might have just hit a week yesterday. So I really can't speak too much about anything concerning nightlife. And I've also yet to make a friend, go out, socialize, anything like that. So this is all liable to change, but this is just how I'm feeling as of right now. My first regret is the fact that I did not visit Houston before I moved here. I know. Who visits a city without visiting first? Listen. The deed is done. What can I say? Like, I really can't, I don't really know. I don't know what people want me to say. I definitely feel the effects of that decision because Houston is ugly. I did not know Houston was ugly. When I heard 4th largest city in the US, I'm sitting here thinking, well, surely it's gonna be, you know, the talk of the town. Yeah, no. The infrastructure here is terrible. It's very rundown. There's no nice parts. Mind you, Houston is big, Texas is big. I can't say for sure any of these things are fact, but from what I have seen in my little week being here, it's not visually what I expected. I do keep hearing that Houston is not for visuals. Houston is for the food, the nightlife, the things to do, and I will say I see a lot of that. Had I done my due diligence and visited the city beforehand, I would know that. Would it have affected my decision? Can't tell you, but I'm here now. I live in an ugly city. Next thing, I did not realize how overwhelming a big city could be. Of course, I knew Houston was a big city. That's a big reason why I moved here. I wanted to move from my small town to a big city and see what that life was like. But I didn't understand how that would then influence the way my daily life would be. I knew I was gonna see more people, but I didn't realize more people being around means businesses are gonna be busy. I heard about the traffic before I came here, so I expected it, but yeah, they really meant that. The opportunity to be different decreases. To me, in Charleston, I was the only person doing the things that I was doing. I didn't see many other people at the coffee shops or, just doing little things that I was doing. Here, if you doing something, there's at least 172 other people doing the exact same thing. They having coffee too, they filming too, they're journaling too, they wanted to go to the park too, they wanted, even job-wise. I came here wanting to do different jobs. Everything is filled. I feel like everybody has already thought of the things that I'm thinking of. So it's like you really gotta be about your business. Like, you gotta make what you want to happen, because there are already 55 other people behind me who did it before, and the person that I'm talking to has heard my speech 50 times over. You know what I'm saying? I knew it was gonna be crowded. I did not know that it was gonna be so congested. It's like everything has always just been done.
So I'm editing this and I wanted to take a quick note to further explain what I'm trying to say. I didn't realize how competitive it would be here. Every new and innovative idea I've thought of, other people have too. And it's not like that in Charleston. It's sort of like going from high school to college. You might have been in the top 10 at your high school, but then you get to college and everybody was in the top 10. So are you gonna rise to the occasion and be the top 10 of the top 10? Or are you just gonna fall behind and become one of the many faces in the crowd of a big city? That's what I hadn't realized yet. Of course, I knew it was a big city, so there was gonna be traffic. I just meant that I didn't know how congested the pipelines of success would be.
And then I will also say I deeply underestimated my ability to be homesick. Y'all, I never thought these words would come out of my mouth, but I kind of miss home. Not in the sense that I want to go back, because I know within minutes of being back in Charleston, I'm gonna want to leave, but it's just that sense of comfortability and knowing, and these are my streets. I know how to drive down this street. I know the shortcut here. It's just, this isn't my city. Like, these aren't my people. It's just so different. And I am a big independent girl. I am one who embraces new, who embraces different, who embraces changes, but this is just really big. And I'm doing my best. I have my moments where I'm like, what did I do? But I don't let that affect me, because I'm sure of my decisions that I've made thus far. And everything's working together for my good. I believe that. I'm confident. I'm happy. The motivation just I just see how big of a task I have in front of me, and I'm like, ooh, girl, this is really it. But you know what? I gave myself a year. I feel like one of the pros about being here is that it really does motivate you if you let it. I see possibilities. There are so many wealthy people, so many wealthy Black people. I've never ever in my life seen certain lifestyles before, and I am now, and it just motivates me and lets me know that the things that I want are possible. So I'm motivated, y'all. I'm giving myself a year to really prove I am who I say I am, to prove I am who I know I am, and I think Houston is going to be a part of that. Can I say it'll be a permanent part? No. Unless I get out here and I make a whole bunch of friends, I start doing my thing here, I think this is just a stepping stone. But nothing is permanent. It's only been a week. I'm not gonna let this very small portion of my stay here dictate anything, not yet. But yes, your girl is a H-Town, put you down. Like, I'm here. I am in Texas, y'all. I'm not even in my same time zone, y'all. Like, your girl really did it. All glory be to God, I can tell you that. So if any of y'all are in Houston, let's grab lunch, girl, because I'm new here and I don't know nobody.